Yes, you can see. Okay. Good evening, everyone. I am Toastmaster Namita, your Sergeant at Arms, and it is my pleasure to welcome you all to the 327th meeting of the Amrita Toastmasters Club and the installation of the Executive Committee for the term January 2025 to June 2025. Here at our club, we foster a supporting and encouraging environment where members can hone their communication and leadership skills, paving the way for self confidence and personal growth. Before we kick off today's meeting, I kindly request all of you to please switch off your mobile phones or set them to silent mode. Also, note a few important guidelines. Discussions on sex, religion, and politics are strictly prohibited as per Toastmasters international rules. Mentions of our institutions are also not permitted. Let's maintain a professional tone throughout, avoiding any swearing or offensive language. A gentle reminder: avoid crosstalk during the session and refrain from moving around while someone is speaking. If you need to leave the room, kindly wait until the speaker has concluded to avoid disruptions. Without further ado, I now hand over the stage to our presiding officer, Toastmaster Ishita. Thank you, and let's have an engaging session.
Thank you, Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Namita. Welcome, everyone, to meeting number 327. It is the 16th Executive Committee installation for the Amrita Toastmasters Club. It has been a very hectic week for all of us, and we're still fresh into the new year. So, thank you for putting some time aside and joining us as we celebrate our outgoing officers and welcome our new officers to take the helm of the club. Before we begin, we have a couple of guests with us today, and I would like to take a moment to introduce them. To the guests, if you could start introducing yourselves one by one. Yes. Thank you, guest Pranav. Thank you for coming, guest Vishal. Thank you. We have a lot of regular guests. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming, yes, Sophia. Thank you for coming, yes, Vedika. Thank you for coming, yes, Nandita. Glad to see a lot of first time guests. Thank you all for joining us for our 327th meeting. Today, we have a couple of guests online as well. To the guests and Toastmasters online, if you could introduce yourself as well, please. Um, DTM Parthasarathi, would you like to go first?
Hey, sure. Thanks, Shita. Good evening, Toastmasters and guests who are here. I'm Partha Sarthi. I've been a Toastmaster since 2006, and I've done roles at the club level, area level, division level, and also at the district level. And presently, I'm serving as the Program Quality Director for District 120. Work-wise, I work with DXC Technology as a program manager. Glad to be part of the meeting. Back to you, Shita.
Thank you. Toastmaster Tina? Toastmaster Tina, are you with us?
Yes, I'm here. Hope I'm audible
Yes, ma'am, you are.
and visible too.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you so much for the formal invite and whatever you say. Thank you so much. And it's been a pleasure to stay connected with Amrita Toastmasters each and every time. Not only the regular meeting, we have a personal connect with all the members. Now, whenever I call upon, Ishita will be the first person and Sean will be the second person to say, yes, we are there to support you. So thank you so much for the invite. And myself, Toastmaster Tina Parsarvi, and I've started my Toastmaster journey when I got married. And it's been like 12 years of my guest service at Toastmasters. And after that, it's official Toastmaster. It's been like 5 years. And I have served several XCOM role and served as an area director last year. And right now, I'm serving as a division director of Division G. Thank you so much, and over to you, Toastmaster Ishita.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for joining us. Guest Samir, do we have you with us? Guest Samir. All right. Guest Malavika, are you available?
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
You you didn't tell me I had to do this when I joined, but thank you for
Surprise.
inviting me, Ishita. I'm very happy to be with you. Some of you may know me. I'm Malavika. I used to be a past
I think we are having audio issues. Unfortunate. All right. Guest Malavika, unfortunately, we have lost you. We'll get back to the guests. Do we have an? Oh, yes, guest Toastmaster Roshni. Could you introduce yourself if you're available? Toastmaster Roshni. All right. I think we'll leave the remaining introductions for later. Anyways, thank you all for coming. You've all been a wonderful source of support and guidance for ATC, even if you're a Toastmaster, a member, or a guest. We also have our Area G4 director, Toastmaster Anish, joining us here today. Thank you for coming, sir. I would also like to give a big thank you to all of you, members and guests. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for supporting us, for being the very blood and soul that keeps ATC alive. I shall keep the thank yous for the end of the meeting, but for now, let's jump right into it. To get us started with our 327th meeting, I now hand over control to our lovely Master of Ceremonies, Toastmaster Subhashni Sudhakar, to lead us through the event for today.
Alone, we can do so little. Together, we can do so much. This is a quote by Helen Keller. I never truly believed in this quote until I joined Amrita Toastmasters Club, where passionate individuals congregate to pull off wonderful things, and we've done so many of those. It is my pleasure to host the installation of the 16th Executive Committee. Before we move on and begin the installation, we have a timer, Toastmaster Pavitra, sitting in the front, who will be showing the red card when we are running out of time. We would like it if we could continue speaking on infinitely, but indefinitely, but we do have a time limit. So, with that, I would like to pass back control to the area director, Toastmaster Anish. Yes.
Very good evening to all of you. My sincere apologies for reporting late. It shouldn't be because we strictly insist the people to follow agenda, but due to some unexpected traffic, I couldn't reach on time. Anyway, straightway we'll switching to the installation ceremony. I'm here to install the new officers of Amrita Toastmasters Club, briefly state their key responsibilities, and to remind them responsibilities that lie ahead. Their collective responsibility is to make this club one of the best in Toastmasters International. This will involve helping the members achieve their goals as well as leading the club president's distinguished club status in the coming year. First, would the outgoing officers please stand? How many are here? Okay, thank you. At this time, you are discharged from all of your duties and responsibilities. Thank you for your excellent service to this club. Please be seated. Will the new officer team please come forward and form a line beginning with Sergeant at Arms and ending with the President? You can come forward and stand here. Sergeant at Arms here and proceed. President can be at the last. Each officer is obligated to attend monthly club executive committee meetings, attend club officers training program held twice a year, prepare a successor for her respective office. I will now describe the opportunities and key responsibilities for each officer, beginning with Sergeant at Arms. Please hold. Toastmaster Namita Madhu, as Sergeant at Arms, you arrange the meeting location, maintain the club equipment in working order, ensure that adequate club supplies are available, set up the room before the meeting begins, make all relevant educational PR material are displayed, attend special equipment needs, greet guests, help the president make sure meeting begins on time. Toastmaster Namita Madhu, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability? Thank you. Please pass the gavel to Toastmaster Mukil. Toastmaster Mukil, as treasurer, you keep financial records and prepare the club budget, announce when it is time for members to pay dues, explain the dues structure to members, collect dues, work with the secretary to ensure that the club submits dues promptly on time. Toastmasters International World Headquarters. Toastmaster Mukil, will you perform these duties the best of your ability? Thank you. Please pass the gavel to Toastmaster Veda, the secretary. Toastmaster Veda, as secretary, you maintain an accurate membership roster attendance, submit the new club officer list to the Toastmaster International by June 30, work with the treasurer to ensure that new members' applications are dues get to the Toastmaster International World Headquarters as soon as possible, work with the treasurer to submit your club's renewal dues to Toastmaster International on time, provide the club with minutes of meeting. Toastmaster Veda, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability? Thank you. Please pass the gavel to Public Relations, VP Public Relations, Toastmaster Anand. Toastmaster Anand, as VP Public Relations, you attract visitors to the club through free publicity, use a variety of means to promote the club in the community or organization, enlist your fellow club members in PR activities, them with the promotional materials and ideas for inviting guests. Regularly recognize members' achievements with methods such as announcement, newsletters, emails, and articles that you submit for the newsletter. Toastmaster Anand, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability? Thank you. Please pass the gavel to VP Membership, Toastmaster Roshni. Toastmaster Roshni, as VP of Membership, you lead the club's membership building efforts to achieve the members' goal of 8 new members. While the VPPR motivates the people to visit your club, you motivate the current members to invite guests. Promptly give new members applications and dues to the secretary and treasurer. Personally greet guests and provide them with guest packets, including a membership application. Make sure each guest hears about the benefits of Toastmasters and get a personal invitation to become a member. Represent your club at area council meeting. Toastmaster Roshni, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability? Thank you. Please pass the gavel to the VP Education, Toastmaster Aarti. Toastmaster Aarti, as Vice President Education, you gain commitments from members to set education goals for themselves. Assure that club members are aware of the schedule of meeting roles, plan meeting that will assist members in meeting their goals. Work with club members to keep meeting fun and well run. Work with your members to ensure that they submit their educational awards promptly, provide for educational topics and club meetings such as those from the successful club series and the better speaker series. Represent your club at area council meeting. As the second highest ranking officer, preside over the meeting when president is absent. Toastmaster Arti, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability? Thank you. Please pass the gavel to the president, Toastmaster Ishita. Toastmaster Ishita, as president of Amrita Toastmasters Club, you are the chief executive officer, thus you preside at all club meetings and all meetings of the club executive committee. It is your responsibility to see that this club adds new members and meets the needs of its current members to achieve their communication and leadership goals. Establish a club climate that is supportive, stimulating, and rewarding to its members. Realize that among the resources available to you are fellow club members, club officer team, club officers handbook, area director, division director, the district 120 website and social pages, all other district officers. Toastmaster Ishida, you hold the gavel as a symbol of the power and authority that your club has given you during your term of office. I'm confident that you will use it wisely and with restraint. Toastmaster Ishida, as a member of Amrita Toastmasters Club, as well as its leader, will you work with your executive team and club members to make Amrita Toastmasters Club a President Distinguished Club this year? Thank you. Dear Toastmaster Ishita of Amrita Toastmasters Club, members, please stand up. Your office team has just pledged to serve this club to the best of its ability, to the best the Toastmasters clubs possible, and to meet the needs of all its members. Your club will need active participation from each member. Do you, as a member, pledge to work together with your office team to make Amrita Toastmasters Club the finest Toastmasters club it can possibly be? Thank you. By the authority vested in me as your area director, it is my sincere pleasure to declare these Toastmasters officers installed in their respective club offices. Please join me extending a warm welcome to Amrita Toastmasters Club executive team for this Toastmaster year. Thank you. Thank you. Over to Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Anish, for helping us conduct our XCOM installation. And congratulations to all the newly inducted executive committee. I expect great things from all of you. I expect fun meetings. I expect meetings that make me want to renew. So now we would like to first start this meeting by letting the people who have joined us today speak. Can we start with, could we please have DTM Mohana Krishnan? Sir, could you please a few words?
Yes, can you hear me? Can I see a thumbs up? And okay, great. I don't know why. Uh, okay, better. First of all, hi to everyone there at Amrita Toastmasters Club. Glad to be, part of the installation ceremony. I was just witnessing the 16th executive committee being installed of Amrita Toastmasters Club. What a legacy to take forward. Congratulations to all the executive committee that took oath today. Very important. You all go, of course, the immediate past XCOM as well. But what is most important is every single XCOM, every single member that is part of the fraternity today. We are doing something historic. We're all part of the centennial year, right? We are all members of this fraternity in this 100th year. I don't know how many other times we get a chance to be part of something or to serve members in a centennial year. We have got that opportunity. We are also blessed, right? With that comes a big responsibility also, right? 16th executive committee, as I mentioned, right from the first member who thought, why not a club with Amrita, till the newest member that has joined Amrita. I think all of you have contributed to the growth of this club. In fact, not just this club, the area, the division, the district, the fraternity, it's all, together that has formed the success of all of us. Uh, Executive committee, one thing that I want to tell all of you, I heard the Toastmaster mention saying, congratulations, there is a lot of expectation. I think there is always expectation, whether it's a club level or the district level, right? Or the international level. Members do expect a lot of things from us. Sometimes we are able to do it, sometimes we can't do it. Let me be very honest. Yeah. Do it to your heart, do it into your full heart. Try doing, most important thing is try doing, sit with your excom. We're just starting the term. If you haven't sat together, please sit down, put on the things, sit with all the members, this is for you also. Put on the pain points, hurdles, this is not working. Can we try doing something? Let's have an open conversation with every single member of the club. That's very important. And the executive committee, please do discuss this very importantly. What is that we can solve and deliver that member experience? I always talk about member experience, which is very important. So make sure that is there. And in fact, I was there in your club virtually during your 250th milestone meeting. Anyone was there back then in 2022 or 23? I don't know. Oh, I see some two, three hands. Glad. So in fact, my keynote was about how technology is helping Toastmasters. And this year, you would have known if you have looked at the website of District 120. We have taken a giant leap of how do we do registrations and how we do things. So that's what we learned. Similarly, anything that you learn outside, please bring it to Toastmasters. Anything you learn in Toastmasters, please take it outside. That's very important, right? And why do we have to do it, be it technology or be it anything? Uh, why, I think at least recent Division D's council meeting, people appreciated, the Division Council members appreciated me saying, Mohan, this is all amazing. And then they asked, why do you do it? I just told one thing. Uh, 4 years, 5 years back, I was sitting in the place of a member. I'm still a member. I'm talking about a Division Council member, and asked a few questions which never happened. And now I've come to the other side of the wall and in the place where I could implement things, and I'm trying to do everything possible with the support of an amazing team, right? So please ask questions, bring that one concern or one thing that you want to bring, because you could be the only one that is actually raising that, right? And if not one, there's always someone else who is going to listen to you and think that, yeah, I think they are right. Let's try to do something. And that one try is what is going to create that magic. And that's the result of an amazing website that you have. There's always this thing, oh, ask trio, ask leaders. We want that to be going to every single of you. And that's why today we have a PQD corner, we have a PR corner, we have a CGD corner. Both Partha and Ashwati, they come to me, say, Mohan, we have this document to be uploaded, that document to be uploaded. We want members to know about it, and that's why it keeps growing. If you have not checked district120.org, please go check that out and drop me a small text message saying, how you feel about the website. That is going to, help us do much more for the district and the members. And of course, we have a dedicated technology team for the first time in the history in the district, and a webmaster who is doing amazing. So please bring that, but most importantly, speak it out. Very important. Let your area director know, let your division director know, or you all know where we are. You can just drop a message saying, here is what we feel about it. And we are here with all ears open to listen, right? So members and executive committee, it's an amazing period to be in Toastmasters, the 100th year. Take that learning as much as possible. I think I did speak about that in the milestone as well, because every single thing that you're going to do is going to take this fraternity to 100 more years. They're not going to remember your name or my name, but the impact that you're going to create is going to take this fraternity for 100 more years. Keep that in mind and do not hesitate to speak up or take up roles. Those 4 steps from that chair to the stage is what is going to transform you. With that, congratulations to the executive committee that just got installed and inspire a lot of people, inspire the members. We would like to see a lot of leaders coming out of club. With that, let's do what we love and do a lot of it for District 120. Thank you, and over to you, Tia Modi.
Thank you, Toastmaster, for taking time and joining our meeting and addressing our gathering. Next, I would like to invite our Program Quality Director, DTM Parthasarathy, to deliver a few words. Just a note, we're running short on time, and so there will be a timer to indicate when the time is up. We're very sorry, but the hall is booked for a certain period of time. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much for the timely reminder. Congratulations to the new XCOM team, the 16th XCOM team. Take the club forward. All the very best to you. I know you're going to have a lot of things in mind planned or to do a lot of skills that you're going to acquire. I just want to tell you one particular characteristic of a leader, which will be very required in your term. And I'll tell that with a story because I think that makes a lot of difference. Now, have you ever seen a rabbit being chased by a dog? And typically they have these large dogs, which we call hounds, which they use for hunting. Now, if you see that a rabbit, even though it can move fast, it cannot match the speed of a hound. So, if technically speaking, if you let the rabbit run, the hound is definitely going to catch up with the rabbit within a few seconds in an open ground. But how does the rabbit actually escape the hounds? Now that lies in its ability to change directions, which we call agility. Now the rabbit, if you notice, it doesn't run in a straight line. It actually changes direction when it realizes that a hound is going to catch up with it. Quickly changes direction, runs in the other direction, or at least in a zigzag way. Now the advantage with the rabbit is because of its low mass and lower speed, it has lesser momentum and it can quickly change directions. But whereas the hound with its bigger mass and higher velocity is going to have a challenge to change its momentum as well. And that because of that, if it tries to change that the direction so quickly, with the speed of the hound, it can actually break its course. So the hound will never do that. So it will go a little bit further in the direction it was already running. And by the time it can chase the rabbit in the direction it ran, the rabbit would have gone a little bit further away. Now that ability, that agility of the rabbit is what has been taking or letting it survive the hungry hounds. And the reason why I'm telling you this story today is because even in your leadership journey, there may be many situations that you would have gone one particular path and you might feel you are stuck there. But it is again your agility which should come to the fore, and you should ensure that you are able to move, uh, keep that apart, and then move in another direction and keep moving forward. That is the biggest difference which you are going to see. And once you understand that, I think your journey in Toastmasters, in your leadership journey, will be very smooth. You will find, I mean, it may not be smooth, but you will find it interesting and you will definitely love it. And remember, what you learn in Toastmasters is not the important. What you learn out of Toastmasters is what makes all the difference. All the very best, team. Back to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you so much for joining us today and for your very insightful information. We would now like to invite the Professor of Student Affairs, Dr. Adarsh S., to please come on stage and deliver a few words.
Thank you, Namaskar. Myself, others, Professor Students Welfare. In addition to that, I'm a faculty from Department of EC, right? And I mean, for past 18 years, I've been with Amrita, right? First of all, I must congratulate the executive members, right, for making, I mean, this particular uh, Toastmasters Club to the next level, right? And our campus population is about some 7,200, right? And I mean, I'm requesting the executive members to take it to the next level by pulling more members into this club, right? Ultimately, we can ensure that the merits of this particular club is reaching to a larger population, right? So it is my humble request, and I wish all the very best to the team. Thank you.
Thank you so much for attending our meeting and speaking, sir. We would not have been able to conduct any of our meetings with the way we have without your support and the rest of the Office of Student Affairs. So thank you very much. Now I would like to call upon our beloved Division Director, Toastmaster Tina, to deliver a few words. Toastmaster Tina?
Hey, just give me like 5 minutes. I'll come back. Is it fine? I'm in a meeting.
Yes, sure, Toastmaster.
Yeah, thank you.
Now I'd like to call upon our beloved Area Director, Toastmaster Anish, to deliver a few words.
Thank you so much. Life is full of unexpected things and surprises. I thought I have enough time to prepare a speech. And okay, that's all. A joke apart. And first of all, my sincere thanks to the outgoing EXCOM, especially under the leadership of Toastmaster Sean Sunny and his team. They did a great job. You all know that. I wanted to say that because me and Toastmaster Sunny had a very rare or limited conversation over the phone. Sometimes he texts me or I'll reply back. Whenever there is a requirement for the area, suppose in need of a area or division, whatever, especially for the role takers, normally we run behind the people to take up the roles. But in Amrita Toastmasters Club, we got a positive feedback. We just need to send a message in the group. Immediate response we get. Thank you, Toastmaster Sunny. Kudos to you. Because it's not only his ability, that's your team effort. That's what team is supposed to do. That's what the team spirit is all about. And incoming office bearers like XCOM, the outgoing team, they have handed over the baton to you. It's just like a relay race. So the time each lap we have taken, that is not counted. The person who is finishing at the finishing line, that is the counted. But there is an effort of the people, those who are in all the laps. So likewise, now the baton is in your hand. Run with the full speed and enthusiasm, and ensure that not only you grow in your club, in your pathway progression, speech, and all these things. Allow other people, give equal opportunity. I mean, what do you say? Ensure that all your members and other what do you say, other people are also taking equal opportunity. They're also growing along with you. It's my personal experience. When I joined Toastmasters, when I deliver a speech, and after getting my feedback from the evaluator and all the people, when I go back home, I think that, okay, I did a great job. And but after several months, when I became a mentor for a few newcomers, then when they started delivering the speech, and at the end of the day, they come and report to you then say that, sir, because of your help, I could deliver a speech. That creates much enthusiasm. That is what I understood. What we deliver, suppose I deliver a speech and I getting a feedback, of course it creates an enthusiasm and a lot of happiness. But the same way, when you are mentor, when you create a space for someone else and they lead or they grow, that when you see that, that creates more enthusiasm and happiness. So thanks to each one of you, especially together we will grow, and happy journey. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Thank you, Toastmaster Anish. Toastmaster Toastmaster Tina, is it possible for you to speak now? I would now like to invite DTM Rakesh Menon sir to please speak a few words for our club. Thank you so much for dutifully attending all of our important events. It's like clockwork. Rakesh sir has to be there for the event to go well.
Thank you so much for the invite and having me here as a part of your beautiful ceremony. I hope I'm audible. Can somebody confirm? Can somebody confirm if I'm audible? Okay, thank you. It's really nice to be a part of any activity related to ATC, Amrita Toastmasters Club. The energy that you guys bring in is unbelievable. Sometimes I even feel a bit jealous because I was lost to you guys in the contest, but it's okay. I have learned a lot from you people. What what makes ATC stand apart is the commitment that you bring in. Just when Toastmaster Anish was sharing about how Sean used to help in times of need for all takers, I've seen it time and again during every event, OTP or contest, or anything that happens. So it's really great to have your support every time because we learn in every aspect of our participation in Toastmasters. And for an installation ceremony, I see a lot of top dignitaries from our trio, our division director, and a lot of people there. So that's the kind of effort that you put in to ensure these people are there for your beautiful ceremony. I wish the incoming team the best in Toastmasters. At the same time, I want to acknowledge the great work done by the outgoing XCOM team for a job well done. Definitely, we'll meet in person very soon for the OTP and other events. So, thank you so much once again for having me here. Best wishes, and I'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Back to you.
Thank you so much, DTM Rakesh Menon sir. I would now like to call upon our division director, Toastmaster Tina, to deliver a few words.
Hi, everyone. Hope I'm audible. Yes. Thank you so much, and hope I'm visible too. Thank you. And once again, thank you so much for having me here. And nice to see, a prolonged guest who has been attending Amrita when, Ishita started her presiding, official role. So thank you so much for joining us today. And what would I say by ANC? So it's been a great, pleasure. I really believe in Abdul Kalam words like, these people are very, very young and they have the fire in them. They wanted to deliver something. And I see that fire whenever we wanted, as Rakesh mentioned, whenever we have some events in area level or a division level or the district level, sometimes, we will not be going back to the clubs to seek for the role players. In turn, ANC and REC, these two are the college clubs who comes forward and, they'll be pinging me first. Ma'am, do you have any role players? You really wanted our help and we are there to support. So that much of, commitment I see from these two college clubs. So thank you so much for keeping in your support to everywhere. And as we had a connect with the XCOM role last week, I just requested Ishita that, why can't we have a person connect with the XCOM for the new XCOM roles who's been coming in? And they did not hesitate, they did not say no. They said, yes, ma'am, we'll have a quick chat. And it's been like 20 to 30 minutes, I believe, we had a personal connect and what has to be done for the forthcoming 6 months of drive. And more importantly, make sure you are making a remarkable journey in the next 6 months here, and which is going to be also underlined those words which I said was keep having that learning to be open for you, and also please pass on the learning to the next future XCOM members who is coming in. And thank you so much for the first 6 months of journey from AMC executive committee members. Hope you had a great learning, and please pass on to your incoming XCOM team too. And we will have a successful year, AMC. Thank you so much. And we'll be planning, and we'll be meeting on in person on Jan 31st, as promised. I've already booked my tickets. So just for your information. Thank you so much. Bye bye, and over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Tina, for your continuous support and for already preparing to meet us. We're excited to see you when you are here. Next up, I would like to call upon our Games Master, Toastmaster Roshni.
Hello, all. So, with the time constraint, I think it will be a short but fun session. So, the game is pretty simple. I have these chits with like very random simple words, and I totally did not make them in class today instead of listening to the class. So, I'll first call upon a person, and you'll pick a chit, and you'll have to start forming a story around it, and then that will be from 30 seconds to 1 minute, and then when the next person comes, you will pick a chit and you have to continue the story of the previous person, but you have to still include the word that is in the chit. The words are very random and simple, so don't be scared. So, Toastmaster Aditya, do you want to do the honors? I hope the game is clear, right? Yeah.
Forgive me if I do.
You want a mic?
So it was a hot and dreary summer that I once visited Amrita. And it was here that I fell in love with this campus. It was here that I met my friends. And it was here that I first walked into Toastmasters. This is my first XCOM meeting as a member. Early after the first XCOM meeting, the XCOM installation, I was a guest. Next time I took up secretary, and now I'm a member. It has always been my great pleasure to have my friends, my club. And with all delight, I see a new year. Not just because it is the new year, but we are all new people. We have new commitments, we have new roles. And I look forward to what the next speaker will do because summer was pretty random, I must say.
I would like to inform, please be as fictional as you want. There's no limit to this. Okay. Is any guest interested to come speak? Yes, please.
Okay. I'll try. Yeah.
There is one.
So, if anyone didn't get it, the previous topic, as mentioned by Atya, was summer. And one thing I'd like to contribute is that since it's a new year, and how we said we have new personalities, new commitments, new roles, we've made improvements to ourselves. One thing we should understand is life is a marathon. There's a very famous book called Atomic Habits. I'm sure many of you have heard about it. And the main point mentioned in that is small changes can have the biggest effects when compounded. And by that, I'd like to say that a marathon is completely different from a sprint. Just because we are starting on new resolutions doesn't mean we have to be completely strict with ourselves. Those kinds of patterns lead to worse consequences most of the time later on. So I'd like to say it's a marathon. Don't try to sprint, keep your pace. That doesn't mean lag behind though. Just focus on making small changes that can impact your lives meaningfully. Thank you.
The word was marathon if you didn't get it. So, can we have one more guest, please? We'll just. No, it's okay if you want to go. No, a Toastmaster is also welcome. It doesn't get more random. 30 seconds.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Toastmaster Aditya. Hello. I might be somewhat a new face because I haven't been to a meeting in like 6 to 8 months. So it's been a really long time. Sorry? Yes, since last installation. I'm really sorry, Sean, for not attending any meeting under you. But the word, see, it is apt that Jen was talking about marathon, in the beginning of an year. Atomic Habits, a book we've all wanted to read, but many of us have procrastinated that as well. And the word that I got is horse. See, Jayan literally told us don't sprint. It's not about sprinting, it's about a marathon. What does a horse do? Do you think a horse takes very slow, it just gallops slowly? No, it does not. It's one of the fastest land animals there is, and humans use it to ride it. So, my point is let us all keep what Jayan said in mind. Let us take things and challenges one thing at a time. But when we are facing some problem, when we're facing challenges, when we are about to, we are trying to pull something new off, let's face the challenge head first and blast through it. Thank you all.
Thank you, Toastmaster Aditya. And I'm being kicked out now, so thank you. That was
Thank you, Games Master Toastmaster Roshni. It was a session that was cut short due to time. But if you guys want to experience more fun meetings and longer sessions, please attend Amrita Toastmasters Club at 8203 AB3 from 4:50 p.m. to 6 p.m. every Friday. I would now like to call upon our beloved faculty advisor, Ritvik sir, on stage to deliver a few words. We get to see him fairly rarely in a meeting, so every chance we get, we must nab him and get him to speak.
Yeah, there we go. So, hello everyone. To those who have not yet seen me, I'm Ritvik. To those who have been chasing after me, well caught. I have nothing else to say, but yes, it's about time we had this sort of a meeting. It's been quite long planned. And Sean, Ishita, they have been after me almost every day. Every form of communication they have tried. They have really lassoed me in. And they said somehow or the other, make it for this meeting. And so, yes, well done, guys. Well done. Give them a round of applause, please. The installation, I have seen quite a few of them. Every single time I say the same thing. There is a lot that is on your shoulders. At the same time, have fun with it. The aim of Toastmasters is always not just about building leaders, but also building lots of communities, building bonds, and learning to learn. The next iteration is completely yours. Have fun with it, learn, make mistakes, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's all from me, guys. Thank you very much for this. Over to the rest.
Thank you so much for attending today and for your words, sir. And we'll make sure to keep that in mind. XCOM, be ready to have fun. With that, the end of my role, that brings me to the end of my role. I would like to call upon the presiding officer, our president, Toastmaster Ishita, on stage.
All right. Before I begin my monologue, we have a guest Praveen with us. Guest Praveen, could you please introduce yourself? Guest Praveen. All right. I think, yes, Praveen is not with us. All right. It is time for my monologue. So, it's been a little over a year since I first walked into the Amrita Toastmasters Club, first as a guest, then as a member, and now as its president. And I'm honored, thrilled, maybe just a little bit nervous because big shoes to fill. Our club has recently celebrated our 8th year anniversary, and 8 years, it's a lot. And we've been through a lot: speeches, experiences, relationships, memories. And none of this would have been possible if it were not for the various leaders who, throughout their terms and years, helped lay down a solid foundation for our club. I would like to thank each of these leaders and members, some of them who are no longer part of the club or the college. We could not have come this far without them. I would also like to thank our beloved district, division, and area leaders. District Director DTM Mohanakrishnan, Club Growth Director DTM Pathasarthi, DTM Ashwati, Program Quality Director DTM Pathasarthi, our Division G Director Toastmaster Tina, and our Area G4 Director Toastmaster Anish. They've helped us, they've given us a lot of support and guidance, and they've even put in a lot of work to ensure that ATC has been able to shine at a higher level. Thank you for everything, and I hope for your continued support as we aim for greater heights. I would also like to extend my gratitude to Dean Engineering, Dr. Shashankan Ramanathan, for his unwavering support of our club and our activities, and to Dr. Adarsh S., the Professor of Student Affairs and the Office of Student Affairs. Our events run smoothly thanks to these amazing people working behind the scenes tirelessly to ensure that we get all our meetings, all our club equipment, and everything on time. Their help and guidance have played a huge role in helping ATC shine and reach the level that it currently has. To our silent guiding hands in everything we do, our faculty advisors, Ritvik sir and Ramaguru sir, thank you, sirs, for providing us with your wisdom and your experience, and I hope for your guidance and support as we transition to a new term. To our outgoing XCOM officers, thank you for all your hard work and the months of effort that you've put in to help ATC thrive. Thank you for setting many more stepping stones in our path, and I hope you'll continue supporting our club as we move into the next term. To the newly appointed and installed officers, thank you for stepping up and deciding to help take the ropes of our club and continue from where the previous XCOM left off. It is not an easy thing to decide to step up for a new role, but thank you all for deciding to go, hey, I should help lead the club now. A big thank you to Prabhu sir for staying back and helping us with the event today. We were able to get the hall and all the technical difficulties sorted out thanks to him. And we were able to get the event running pretty smoothly. Thank you to everyone working behind the scenes for the same. Finally, thank you to all of you, members and guests. Thank you for joining us online. Thank you for putting time aside and joining us offline so that we could make this meeting a huge success. Thank you for letting us make ATC your second home. Thank you for helping us weave many more memories, relationships, and speeches into our club. It is the mission of Toastmasters to provide a platform to enable each of us to become better leaders, better speakers, better communicators, and listeners. ATZ has been a place where I have not only grown as a speaker and a leader, but I've also laughed and learned and been through countless memories, which I'm sure I will treasure till I graduate. This club is special because of all of you, the energy and the ideas and the very presence that you bring to our meetings. Today, we have chosen a new set of people to serve the club as its officers. While we may not be as experienced, we have the passion to grow, the passion to lead, and the passion to help together. As your president, I am committed to building on that foundation. Let's bring in fresh ideas, new growth opportunities, and ensure every voice is heard, whether it's a powerful first speech or a shaky icebreaker. We'll also keep the fun going because that's what keeps bringing us back week after week. Thank you once again for this privilege. Let's work together to make this an unforgettable term. If nothing else, let's at least make the VPPR's job a lot harder by giving them lots to post about. With that, we have come to the end of meeting number 327. Please feel free to stay back or network. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for making the 16th XCOM installation of the Amrita Toastmasters Club a huge success. I would like to request all our members and guests to join us on stage so that we can get a group photo. To all the guests and Toastmasters joining us online, if you could please turn on your video so we could get you in the shot as well. Yes, probably.
I know. What about me? I'm the guy who is sure. Oh, yes. When we stand on either side, and that's it. Then I think I'll stand here where I don't interrupt anyone. Yeah. Is it okay? Yeah. Yes. Do you have a place for yourself? It's okay. I balance it. At a time. Something secret.
Rakesh Menon sir, the
It's 10 seconds.
Yeah, 10 seconds.
Find out your turn. Yes.
Take one more. Let's see. Come this side. I think there should be a space.
That's not what. That's that. What's the many accounts?
Thank you, guys. All the best.
That's yeah.
Oh, yes. Thank you for joining us. Feel free to stay. Feel free to disconnect. Yes. DTM Ashruti, can you hear us? She left. All right. No worries. Thank you all for joining us. Feel free to disconnect.
Thank you very much.
I have two. I think